Cool TV proudly presents Kentucky High School baseball and softball. Now let's go live to the field for exciting high school baseball and softball action on the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to West Carter High School this evening. 16th Region Baseball. It's the West Carter Comets hosting the Lewis County Lions tonight. Glad to have you along. West Carter taking the field here for their warm-up infield and outfield. And we'll have the starting lineups for you when we come back. And these two teams tonight going to play. Lewis County 8-10 on the season. Lost to Ashland last night 10-5 down in Vanceburg. And the West Carter Comets 4-10 on the season. And we'll have more for you after this first break. It's West Carter hosting Lewis County right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Stop wishing you were debt-free. Start consolidating. Members Choice Credit Union is committed to helping you take control of your finances this new year. And all it takes is a personal loan. Imagine one monthly payment at a great interest rate. Stop worrying about debt. Start taking control of your finances. Consolidate your debt today with the help of your credit union family at Members Choice. Visit us online at mccu.net.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Welcome back to West Carter High School. Glad to have you along this evening. West Carter hosting the Lewis County Lions this evening. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First for the Lions of Lewis County, 8-10 on the year. Leading off for the Lions and playing center field. Number 5 is Caden Box, batting second, the second baseman. Number 14, Andrew Collins. Batting third, the shortstop is going to be number 15, Kyron Ferguson. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 3, Reese Bentley. Batting fifth, the catcher is number 5. He's number 33, Colton Tackett. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 35, Xavier Prater. Batting seventh, the DH, number 7. He's 7 in the lineup. He's number 10, Aiden Cole. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 4, Braden McGlone. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 1, Connor Plank. DH for the pitcher tonight, number 9, Waylon Reeder. Reeder has pitched 11 innings this season. He's given up 19 hits on 21 runs, 13 were earned. He's walked 8, struck out 7 with an ERA of 8.27. So again, McGlone out in left, Box in center, Plank in right, Bentley down at third, Ferguson the shortstop, Collins over at second, Prater at first, Tackett the catcher, and Waylon Reeder on the hill for Lewis County. What about the Comets of West Carter? Batting first, the left fielder, number 24, Cal back, hitting .333 this season with 16 hits. Shortstop will bat second. He's number 27, Corey Hedge, hitting .378 this season with 14 hits. Batting third, the catcher is number 16, Xavier Rose, hitting .410 for the Comets with 16 hits. Jake Carter will pitch tonight for the West Carter Comets. He's number 4. He's hitting .231 on the season with 9 hits. Brody Boggs, center fielder, number 7. He hits 5th in the lineup, hitting .156 with 5 hits. Batting 6th, the third baseman, number 13, Tyler Stinson, .265 hitter with 9 hits this season. Batting 7th, the right fielder is number 18, Silas Clark. And batting 8th, the first baseman, number 8, Tabor Tackett. Tackett hitting .194 on the season with 6 hits. And batting 9th, the second baseman, number 11, Griffin Rayburn. Rayburn hitting .167 with 3 hits on the year. As a total, the team is hitting, looks like .259 as a team. Pitching stats for the Comets pitcher is Carter. He's pitched in 13.2 innings with 30 hits and 28 runs. 9 were earned. He's walked 9, struck out 12 with an ERA of 13.83. It's the Comets and the Lions right here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Welcome back to West Carter High School. The longer we go this evening, they say the more chance of rain. So we need to get going here and get over and get home and get everybody safely home. And we need the rain, though. It'd be nice to have an all-night rain. It's supposed to rain all night tonight. And it's supposed to rain about half the day tomorrow, I hear. So maybe we'll get some rain because we need it. Looks like all the fields I've seen pretty dry. And gardens just being planted and all this stuff, so we need get some rain in here. But beautiful evening for high school baseball. Kind of looked kind of black when I got here, but just a few drops and it's cleared off, and we're ready to play some baseball. We'll have the starting lineups, and then we'll have the national anthem for you. And we'll take a break, and then we'll have the first pitch and get things going. The Comets hosting the Lewis County Lions. Last night, Lewis County lost to the Ashland Tomcats down in Vanceburg, lost 10-5. And hitting last night for Lewis County, they had 5 runs on 5 hits. They left 8 on base and committed 4 errors. Looks like Box was 1 for 2 last night. Collins was 2 of 4. Ferguson was 0 for 4. Bentley was 1 of 4. Tackett was 0 for 1. Prater, he might have been there, but he didn't get a play. I heard he had his wisdom teeth cut out. So, but he's here this evening. He's pretty tough if he had his wisdom teeth cut out.
That's not a pleasant experience.
No. Cole was 0 for 3. Pitched last night. 6 complete, I think. And McGlone, he was 0 for 3 last night. Plank was 1 for 3. Ashland's leadoff hitter hit a leadoff home run last night to lead 1-0. It was a 2-1 ball game most of the game through 5. Ashland kind of broke it open, scored 2 in the 6th, and then 6 in the 7th. And Lewis did answer in the 7th with 4 runs. It was a 10-5 win for the Ashland Tomcats. Ashland playing very well. They've won the last 7 out of 11 games and really seem to be coming on here. Monday night I had East and West. It was all East Carter that night. And Tuesday I was down in Raceland, and Greenup County really came out. Wireman pitched, and he was really good. And Greenup beat Raceland, kind of a shocker to some people. Kind of shocked me that the way they won, but certainly didn't shock me that Greenup can play and Greenup can win, and it was not a good night for the Rams, and a big win for Raceland on Tuesday night. Last night down in Vanceburg, where Ashland defeated Lewis County, and then tonight here we are back at in Olive Hill on a busy week for baseball. A lot of games here on the Cool Hit Sports Network, so we're going to have the national anthem now, so we'll step out, take a break, and come back. We'll have the start of this pitch, Wes Carter hosting Lewis County on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Welcome back to West Carter High School. Let's set the defense for you for the Comets. Back out in left field, Boggs in center. Clark is out in right field. Stinson at third base, Hedge at short. Rayburn down at second. Tackett over at first. Rose behind the plate, and Carter on the mound. Let's look at these pitching stats, Mr. Mr. Irwin has for us on the screen there. Great job, Jeff. It looks great. 4 starts this year, 0-4 on the season, 13.83 ERA with 13.2 innings. He's given up 30 hits and 9 walks. He struck out 12 and given up 38 runs, no saves. Pitcher's 339, so he's pitched 339 total pitches this season in 13.2 innings. That's a whole lot of pitches, actually. And the throw down, and we're ready to get started. Don't know if we have the umpire names for you or not. I don't have them.
Let's see who they were.
And we're ready to get started. Lewis County steps to the plate black tonight. Black pants, black tops, trimmed in blue and white. The blue helmet. It's Caden Box stepping to the plate, a 400 hitter. He's really hit the ball very well. Caden Box, 400 hit or average 400 with 18 hits, not 400 hits. So 0-1 the count. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit for Lewis County. Leadoff single, puts Box on, and here comes Andrew Collins, the second baseman. Box last night against the Tomcats, he led off the game with a single, and again tonight. That's what you want your leadoff guy to do, is get on. And Carter for the Comets. He'll check at first base, and he'll come set now. Average lead at first, swung on and missed, strike one. Collins, a .298 hitter with 17 hits on the season. And checking at first base is Carter. Here comes the pitch, squares the bunt way outside. On his way to second, he'll stand up as Box. Glad to have you along this evening. Lewis visiting here at West Carter High School. Carter checking at second now. He'll come to the plate, swung on, hit. I thought it was hit a little harder than that. Second baseman went out on the apron to make the catch, and there's one away. Going to be the shortstop, number 15, Kyron Ferguson. He was 0 for 4 last night, but a really good hitter for Lewis County, a .396 on the season. Got 22 hits on the year. Carter checks at second. Now he'll come to the plate, and it's upstairs. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, 1 on here. In the top of the first inning from Olive Hill, Kentucky at West Carter High School. Here comes the pitch, stays up, 2-0. It's always good working with Jeff Irwin. He's a fantastic young man. Appreciate him so very much. Stays upstairs, 3-0. Carter. He delivers for a strike, just on the inside corner. Ferguson with 12 runs this year. This one's fouled up and out of play. Count goes 3-2. 12 runs on 22 hits. He's got 14 RBIs. 3 doubles, 3 triples. He's walked 12 times. Only struck out 8. Carter has the sign. He looks back at second. He'll deliver. This one's fouled to the screen. And the count holds at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cleanup hitter on deck, Reese Bentley. .333 on the season. 1 on, 1 out for Lewis. Carter working from the stretch. This one's popped up and out of play. Yeah.
There it is.
Found it. Wes Carter playing close to the line in the infield. Both bags. This one comes left side, pretty hard hit. Foul down the left field line. Count stays 3-2. Ferguson really working the pitcher here. Carter has the sign. He'll look back at second base. Not a very big lead. This one swung on and hit out to the pitcher. Had a glove on it. Second baseman's going to try. He does throw over, but it's a bad throw, and we're going to have a run score from third. It's going to be an error on the second baseman. We'll give Ferguson a single. Went off the glove of the pitcher. And then the error come on the throw as Box scores from third. So 1-0 Lewis County, one on and one out. That brings Bentley. He'll bunt down the left side. Going to go foul. Went foul right before the bag there. Reese Bentley, 333 on the season, 15 hits for Bentley. He scored 14 times, 7 RBIs. He's hit 5 doubles. Looking down at the wristband. Make sure he knows the signs. Carter looking back at first. He'll come plateward, and this one stays outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tackett on deck for Lewis County. Glad to have you along, either watching in Vanceburg, hit by pitch. And I think that is his Colton Tackett. The catcher will step to the plate. Tackett, a .308 hitter with 16 hits. As Carter looks at second, he'll come plateward, and this one stays up and in. Tackett has played 18 games for Lewis County this season. A 16 for 52. .308 on the season. He scored 12 times, 11 RBIs. He leads the team in doubles with 7. Carter checks at second. Now he'll come plateward. And a called strike straight down the heart of the plate. Glad to have you along this evening. Carter looks at second a couple times before coming. This one gets away from the catcher. Both runners advance and no throw down. Just to the right outside of the dirt of home plate, but enough for both runners. It was far from the plate. It's a wild pitch in the scorebook. 2 on, second and third, 1 out. Carter will come plateward, and this one's inside and upstairs. 3-1. Here comes the pitch. Misses up and in. He walked him. Tackett's 9th walk of the season. Bases loaded here, 1 out. Xavier Prater steps to the plate, a .231 hitter. Don't believe he was at the game last night. Hope he's feeling better. And Prater takes strike 1. Prater is 9 for 39 this year at the plate with 9 runs scored. Looking for hit number 10. This one's hit left side. Looks like it may be caught. Shallow left field. They're going to tag. Here comes the throw to the cutoff man. Not in time. And it's a 2-0 ball game. As Prater gets a sac fly. Give him an RBI. And it's 2-0. 2 on, 2 outs. That's going to bring Aiden Cole. This young man pitched last night for Lewis County against the Tomcats. He was 0 for 3 at the plate last night. But he looked really well on the mound, and first pitch is upstairs for ball one. Cole is 7 for 23 at the plate with 4 runs scored and 8 RBIs. Carter looks back at second. This one is fouled at the plate. It's 1-1. And cloudy this evening here in Olive Hill. Carter's ready, looking back at second, coming plateward. This one stays upstairs, 2-1. Two to nothing here. Lewis County, top of the first inning. Here comes the pitch. This one's in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Kind of got away from him. Off to the right. Both runners advance on another wild pitch. The catcher really being worked here. Carter has the sign. He'll come to the plate. Swung back. Fouled back against the screen. I was getting out of the way. You didn't jump over here in front of me either.
It's like just being cool as ice over here. But just thank goodness we're not doing VR or 3D because otherwise that one would have came into your living room.
Yeah. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Carter, he's set now. He's delivering, and this one swung on and missed. Got him on the outside. And that is it for Lewis County here in the first inning. Swung at a bad pitch. 2 runs on 1-2 hits. They leave 2 on, and there was 1 West Carter error. So going in the bottom of the first inning, it's Lewis County 2, West Carter coming to bat here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Back at West Carter High School, glad to have you along here. Let's set the defense for you for the Lewis County Lions now. Looks like Tackett is going to be the catcher. Reeder on the mound. Reeder's stats for you is 11 innings on the year. He's given up 19 hits and 21 runs. 13 were earned. He's walked 8, struck out 7 with an ERA of 8.23. McGlone down in left field, Box in center, Plank in right, Bentley over at third, Ferguson the shortstop, Collins at second base, Prater at first base. Defense there for you for Lewis County, and for West Carter, due up here in the bottom of the first inning is going to be Back, Hedge, and Rose. And we know that we've seen Hedge and Rose both really hit the ball well. And for West Carter, leading off is going to be Cale Back, the left fielder, hitting .333 on the season. Swung on and missed, strike 1. He's found 16 hits on the season, looking for hit number 17 here against Lewis County. And a strike called on Back. Here comes the pitch. That looked pretty good, 1-2. Didn't miss by much. Back is 12 for 36 at the plate. That would have missed for 2 for 2. Scored 7 times with an RBI. He's got 4 doubles. 1 base on ball. Swung on, hit pretty hard. That's going to drop out in right center field, and it's going to roll all the way to the fence. On his way to second, going to round second, go to third. Here comes the throw in, and the throw from the cutoff man to third is not in time, and a leadoff triple for back for the Comets. So the Comets with the leadoff triple brings Corey Hedge to the plate. Hedge 14 for 37 at the plate for a .378 average. Scored 3 runs with 4 RBIs and 5 doubles. Here comes the pitch. This one stays upstairs. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch upstairs. 2-0. Wes Carter at Elliott County on Monday and Tuesday, district games. At Elliott on Monday, here on Tuesday. Swung on, hit to the shortstop. He'll backhand it. 1 run will score. The throw over is in time, and it's a 6-3. 1 out with an RBI for Hedge, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Here comes Xavier Rose to the plate. He's the catcher. A .410 hitter on the season. 16 for 39 at the plate with 10 RBIs on the season. Hard hit ball. Did he catch it? He did. Center fielder with a jump up catch. Almost got over his head as Rose lines out to the center field. You got a replay button on that little thing, bud?
That's what I need to work on next week.
What?
Got the monitor.
Man, you did. It looks nice. 2 outs, nobody on here. This one stays low for ball 1. The hitter's going to be Jake Carter. Carter's .231 average on the season with 9 hits. Carter is 9 for 39 this season at the plate. Misses 2-0. Carter scored 4 times with 7 RBIs and a double. Down low, 3-0. Reeder on the mound here for Lewis County. All black tonight for the Lewis County Lions. This one bounces in front of the plate for ball 4. He walked him. You seen their cream color uniforms? It looks really nice. They had cream pants on last night in Vanceburg, kind of an old look. It looks really good. One on, 2 outs here. 1 run in. Here comes Brody Boggs. He'll hit out to the shortstop. No play at second. He'll have to throw across, and the first baseman couldn't dig it up. It was in the dirt. He couldn't dig it out. And an error. Boggs gets on by the error on the shortstop. Runners to corners here. Tying run down at third base for Wes Carter brings Tyler Stinson to the plate. Stinson
KK Manning. Stinson had the nosebleed.
Oh, I didn't know that. Number 99, right?
Yeah, they call him KK Manning.
KK Manning. Is that right?
Yep. Caden, but everybody calls him KK.
All right. Swung on, hit hard to center field. That may be in there, and it is. And Wes Carter's tied this ball game up just between 2, and KK Manning gets a single with an RBI. And we're tied at 2. Runners at first and second for West Carter here in the bottom of the first inning. There's 2 away, and that'll bring up Silas Clark, the right fielder. Clark looking for his first hit of the season here. Left-handed hitter. This one's outside. Reeder checking at second base. He'll come to the plate now, and this one swung on and missed for strike 1. Saw him pitch the last time I was here. Looked pretty good from the mound, Clark. And here comes the pitch. This one stays outside. And a good eye there by Silas Clark. 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. It's 2-2 here now. Lewis County got 2 in the top, and Lewis got 2 in the top. West Carter has gotten 2 so far, as he found that one off, making it 2-2. Cloudy evening here in Olive Hill. Here comes the pitch. This one's in the dirt. 3-2. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Looking back at second. He'll come to the plate. This one misses down low. And a base on ball loads the bases here for Lewis County. West Carter. That'll bring the number 8 hitter, Tabor Tackett, the first baseman, to the plate. Tabor Tackett. West Carter with a chance here to take the lead. And a strike called. Tackett is hitting .194 with 6 hits on the season. And Reeder's pitch swung and hit foul off the West Carter dugout. The count goes to 0-2. Bases loaded here. Bottom of the first. Here comes the pitch. Almost hit him. A hit would have been a run for sure. Or a hit by pitch, rather. Here comes the 1-2. Swung and fouled back to the screen. One ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit straight up the middle. 1 run is in. 2 runs. Nope, he's going to go back to third. A hard hit up the middle by Tackett. Give him a single and an RBI. And the base is still loaded here, and West Carter has taken the lead, 3-2. Reeder has the sign. This is the number 9 hitter. This misses way inside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. The pitch popped up. Second baseman says he's got a beat on. First baseman fighting over it, and the first baseman gets it. And for West Carter, they get 3 runs on, looks like 1, 2, 3 hits. They leave 3 on, and they were 1 Lewis County error. So after 1 complete, it's West Carter 3, Lewis County 2 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
The Tri-State's Munition Store. the best fishing and archery departments in the tri-state, the largest selection of Benchmade and case knives, and the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere, and the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Borders Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
Throw down. We're ready to get started with the top of the second inning. Due up this inning for Lewis County is going to be McGlone, Plank, and then back to the top of the order to Caden Box. Lewis got 2 last inning. West Carter answered with 3. 3-2 ball game. Lewis has 3 runs on 3 hits. Lewis has 2 runs on 2 hits. Carter. Here comes his first pitch at the top of the second inning. It's misses low for ball 1. One and 0. Turns into 1-1 on a called strike. A&A Porta Potties, River City Builders, and Clark's Pump and Shop. Glad to have you on this evening. Strike 2. Called strike 2. It's McGlone, a 170 hitter on the season. This one's fouled against the screen here. 1-2. Fouled, out of play. Just got somebody almost walking through the parking lot there. She should have made a better play on that ball.
I should have caught that one.
She was getting out of the way is what she was doing.
I know last night at the softball game.
Here comes the 1-2. He went upstairs to chase it. And strike 3, and there's 1 away. His second strikeout of the night is Carter's.
Yeah, last night at the softball game, we had the same truck hit 3 times by the same player.
Well, I'd have moved, wouldn't you?
I would have too.
And here comes Connor Plank, the right fielder for the Lewis County Lions. Swung on, hit hard to right field. That ball is going back, and hit at the base of the fence here at West Carter High School. A stand-up double for Plank. He nailed that sucker. Had a chance, hit the very base of the fence. So 1 on, 1 out here for Lewis County. The tying run down at second base. Back up to the top of the order for Lewis County is Caden Box, who's 1 for 1 tonight with a run scored, stolen base, hitting .400 on the season. Squares to bunt outside, ball 1. Carter squares the bunt. This one was chin music inside. He had to duck and get out of the way. Lewis County hit 8 players last night, their pitching staff. I think Ashland hit about 2 or 3. Swung on and missed, 2-1. Carter looking at second. Now he'll come plateward. This one's outside and low. 3-1. Carter has a sign. Strike called. Three and two, one out, one on. 3-2 game. Wes Carter leads. Carter looking at second. Swung on, hit hard to center field. That's going to be in the gap. I think it's, nope. Right fielder, I thought had a beat on that, but couldn't get to it. And on his way to third for a stand-up triple. And an RBI for Box. And we're tied at 3 now. Andrew Collins will come now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. A .298 hitter. This one's fouled down the left field line. You need one of those ball spotters like they have in golf, like when they tee off on TV and the ball goes and it gets red or yellow so you can see where the ball. So you need.
I know.
See, I'm all time thinking of things that you need to get.
Say, we'll just add that onto the wish list.
Yeah, yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And the pitch upstairs. 2-1. Collins 0 for 1, we said. 17 hits on the season. Here comes the pitch, hit hard. Center field. Could be some trouble. Shortstop going back. And they're going to tag from third, and the throw to home plate's not in time. Wasn't hit very hard. Kind of shallow out on the apron, but far enough for Box with a lot of speed to score. A sac fly for Collins with an RBI. And there's 2 away now. It's a 4-2 game, or 4-3 game now. Lewis County has regained the lead. Kyron Ferguson steps to the plate, the shortstop. He was on by a single last time. He got to second on an error, and then he later scored. Went to third on a wild pitch and then scored. Was knocked in with a sac fly by Prater. So he's 1 for 1, left side. Kind of lost that ball. Is that out of here? That is a home run. He nailed that sucker. I saw it for a few seconds, but man, it got out of here in a hurry. Maybe over there on the football field somewhere. And I don't think it went that far, but it did get out of here. Ferguson finds hit number 23 of the year. Convincing fashion with a home run. He gets his own RBI. 2 down here. And it's a 5-3 ball game. Reese Bentley comes to the plate. He's the third baseman. He was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. There's 2 away for Carter and the Comets. Swung on again. Popped up in the infield. Catcher turn around trying to find it. And I think he got it. Fantastic job by the catcher from Wes Carter. And that's what you do. You get rid of that mask and you turn around, find the ball. You did that. And congratulations, young man. That looked good. 3 outs. That's it for Lewis, but not before they get 3 runs on a double and a triple and a home run. A sacrifice fly helped out as well. They leave no one on, and I don't believe there were any errors that inning. So going in the bottom of the second, it's Lewis County 5, Wes Carter 3 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, you know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, you know, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-thru. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back out at West Carter High School talking about that home run ball we just seen go out of here. That was Ferguson, and they went up way up on that hillside to get that ball. It was a pretty good hit there. Here come the Comets. You're in the bottom of the second. Back up to the top of the order, and this young man, Cale Back, he led off the game with a triple. He's 1 for 1 today. Swung on, hit hard to the shortstop. He'll play it on the hop. The throw over's in time, and there's one away. Corey Hedge will step to the plate, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out with an RBI, scored back in the first inning. Cale Back. He is 1 for 2 now. Here's Hedge, a 378 hitter on the season. Swung on, hit hard. Shortstop's going to make a play. Hedge is going to line out to the shortstop. There's 2 away now. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Huh? Jeremy Webb in the house. Did he bring hot dogs? No, he brought peanuts. That's you can't eat peanuts if you're broadcasting, but you can, can't you? Here comes the 0-2 pitch and a called strike. Always good to see Coach Webb. 410 on the season, no home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 runs there for Mr. Rose. This kid can hit the ball. Strike called. Every time I've seen him play this season, Xavier has made good contact with the ball. He doesn't get cheated very often at the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit right up the middle of the pitcher. Nice play by the second baseman. He'll throw over, but was not in time. Rose gets a single. Hit that ball hard up the middle, second baseman. Made a great play and a good throw. It's a bang-bang play. He's safe at first. And Jake Carter will step to the plate now, the pitcher. 1 on, 2 outs for the Comets. Swung on and missed, strike 1. They trail 5-3. Lewis scored 2 in the first. West came right back with 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning, and then now Lewis has scored 3. Here we are in the bottom of the second now. 2 outs and 1 on. He hit him. Second hit by pitch of the night. Carter walked the first time, was hit this time. That's going to bring up Brody Boggs to the plate, the center fielder. 156 on the season. He was on by an error on the shortstop in the first, but later scored. And swung on and missed, strike 1. And the pitch swung on, hit out to the second baseman. He'll gobble it up and make the throw to first base, and that's it for the Comets here in the second inning. They get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave 1 on. After 2 complete, it's Lewis County 5, West Carter 3 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite, and for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back out at West Carter High School. Glad to have you along. Top of the third we go. 5-3. It's been a busy week for me. A lot of baseball this week. Monday I was in Grayson. Tuesday down in Raceland. Wednesday night I was in Bourbon County. And last night I was in Lewis County in Vanceburg. Back in Olive Hill tonight. Lewis County want to send 5, 6, and 7 hitters to the plate. Colton Tackett will lead things off. He walked last inning. Hard hit ball. Center field, nobody's going to be there. Right center. On his way to second, probably going to go for 3. In comes the cutoff man, and Tackett gets a stand-up triple. It's the second triple we've seen tonight. And Xavier Prater steps to the plate. He did not play last night against the Ashland Tomcats. They said he had his wisdom teeth removed. Surely he just didn't take one day off after that. This one gets away from the catcher. Everybody stays where they are. Pretty good basketball players. I recognize a lot of these names played for Lewis County. One and 0. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. It's an outside. 2-0. Swung on, hit hard down the left field side. Two balls, one strike. Carter, he's set down. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Popped up. Center fielder got a beat on it, I believe, making the catch. They're going to tag from third, and here comes the throw. It's going to be close, not in time. Sac fly for Prater, his second of the night, as well as with an RBI. First out of the inning. And it's a 6-3 ball game. Aiden Cole comes to the plate, the DH. He struck out in the first inning. Cole is a .304 hitter on the season. One away, nobody on. Here comes the pitch, a called strike. One ball, one strike. Way outside, he swung on that. 1-2. One and two pitch. This one misses inside. Looks like Braden McGlone on deck. He's 0 for 1 for Lewis County. Here comes the pitch. Oh, I think they hit him. It did hit him. One on, one out, one run in. And Connor Plank. Nope, sorry, this is Braden McGlone, left fielder. 170 on the year average, looking for hit number 9 here. Comes outside, 1-0. Lewis with 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second, and now 1 so far here in the third, 1 out. Carter, a called strike 1. Here comes the 1-1. I think it hit him. Did it? Yep. That's 2 in a row. First and second now, 1 out. Going to bring Connor Plank to the plate. A .500 hitter. With 8 hits on the season from the left side. Carter checking at second. He'll come plateward. This one's inside. Did it hit him? Must have. That's 3 hit by. Did it hit him or not? They're going to check and see. We're going to have a meeting with the umpires. He's saying it grazed his ear piece on his helmet. It hit him. 3 in a row. I seen a young man get hit last night down in Lewis County, Chase Mays. He was hit the first 3 times that he went to the plate, and the 4th time they threw behind him twice.
I think they're going to have to check for a magnet in the ball because I think it's following the bat and going right toward the to the hitter.
1-0 to Box. Back to the top of the order here. Bases loaded for Lewis County. 1 out. Box at the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a single and a triple with an RBI. A 400 hitter here. Dangerous situation. And here comes the pitch and a called strike. Two balls, one strike. This one's in the dirt. Box was 1 for 2 last night against the Tomcats. Three and 1. A called strike. 3 and 2. Here comes a 3-2 pitch, missed outside. He walked a run in. That's a base on ball with an RBI. And it's a 7-3 ball game, and out comes a coach. Have a chit chat with Carter. We're going to have a pitching change. So we'll be back in just a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
Pitching change here. Jeff, tell us about it, buddy. Who is this? You know these guys.
Yeah, this is going to be Corey Hedge, American Idol
Oh,
golden
yeah.
ticket winner and everything
I remember
else.
you saying that.
And I think I've got way too many numbers there on my innings pitched. Let me get that fixed up here.
Well, only 16,900,000.
Well, that decimal point
billion.
That decimal point just kind of continues on and on and on.
All right, Coach. Let's see what you got now.
There we go.
Hedge with 4 starts, 2-2 record on the year, 4.29 ERA, 16.1 innings pitched, 17 hits on 16 walks. He struck out 19, 16 runs, no saves, and an ERA of I think it's supposed to say 3.28.
3.28?
Not 328.0. I don't think that's not what. I mean, it just, you know.
No, his ERA is up there, 4.29.
Yeah.
He's thrown 328 pitches
that's
this year.
the pitches there. Yeah, see, man, you're right on ball, son. You do good stuff, Jeff.
See, I come up with all these numbers and everything else, and
you're just not a pretty face.
Well, that's why I'm production and cameraman. I'd rather work behind it instead of getting in front of it.
They always tell me for some reason I had the face for radio. I don't understand. So, huh?
I live that way.
Bases loaded here. 7-3 the score. This inning started out with a triple by Tackett, then a sac fly with an RBI by Prater, then a hit by pitch, and a hit by pitch, and a hit by pitch. And a base on ball. Pitching change here for Andrew Collins. Collins has hit the ball very well. He's had a sac fly and a pop-up today with an RBI. A .298 hitter on the season. This one misses down low. Nowhere to put him. Got to throw a strike. Got to be careful with Collins because he swings the bat very well. He's a .298 hitter with 17 hits on the season. He was 2 for 4 last night against the Tomcats. You know, I was bragging last night through 6 innings. It was an hour and 20-minute game. The 7th inning took forever.
See, that's what when you say that it's.
I ain't saying nothing tonight, Coach.
That's just like us during the regional tournament, always saying that word overtime.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain words you don't say, and this one's going quick as in baseball.
Here comes the 3-0, bounces in. Outside, ball 4, walked another one in. Four straight pitches. And that's tough on a pitcher coming in with the bases loaded. You only get so many warm-up pitches, you know.
And then you got a team that's hitting very well here today.
Swung on and missed, strike 1, and Kyron Ferguson, the shortstop. He's 2 for 2 today. He singled in the first, had a home run in the second. And this one misses. And they went out and found that home run ball way up on that hill there. So
it just about crossed over it. It was on definitely on the upper third of that little hillside there where we had the camera at earlier earlier on
probably would have
this
got
week.
the camera last night.
It would have.
Yeah, one ball, or been close to it anyways, but 2 balls, 1 strike here. 1 out, bases loaded. Here comes Hedge. He comes plateward, and this one swung on and missed. That's twice he's pulled his head off the ball. He was kind of looking back over there where he hit that home run a while ago.
He was one that goes same spot.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, man. That looked really good from here.
I thought the umpire was getting ready to go into his motion.
I did too. That looked really good from here. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Down low. Ball 4. Walked another one in. And bases still loaded. 1, 2, 3, 4 runs this inning on 3 hit by pitches, 3 walks, and a triple. 1 out, bases loaded. Ball hit hard to left field. That's going to be down. Left fielder will try to make a play, gets to the fence. 2 runs are in. Here comes the throw into the cutoff man. And stopping at third base is Ferguson. Bentley's going to get a single, went to second on the throw. And give him 2 RBIs. He hit that ball well, and this was the 10th batter of the inning. Colton Tackett, he led off the inning with a triple and later scored. Swung on, right side, out of play. It's 11-3 now. Here comes the pitch. A strike called. And way ahead here is Hedge on Tackett. Here comes the pitch. Popped up and out of play. I just found out today we're going to be doing some graduations, it looks like.
Yeah, it's
we're
about
going
that
to be doing
season.
Wes Carter. I mean, actually, we're going to actually do graduation on Cool TV. Helping out schools. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Route number 2, that's going to bring up Xavier Prater to the plate. I think we are doing Lewis County High School graduation, and I don't know if Jim said West Carter or East Carter, maybe both. So
they're on separate days, so at least that's a good positive right there. So everybody in Carter County can go see each end of the county.
We're also going to be doing the 16th Region Baseball Tournament and Softball Tournament this year. Swung on, fouled against the screen. The softball tournament at Lewis County High School. Baseball will be held at Morgan County High School. So
they got some nice facilities down there. It's a nice field in that park down there.
Not been given the district schedule yet, but I believe we'll probably be doing, if I was guessing, we'll probably be doing the 63rd and some 62nd.
No, last year was held at East Carter.
1-1, misses upstairs. 2-1. First base is open here. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Strike called on the inside corner, making it 2-2. Swung on and missed strike 3. Struck the last 2 out. And the inning for Lewis County, they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs on 2 hits. They leave 2 on, and there were no West Carter errors. Going in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Going to be Lewis County 11, West Carter 3. Back in a moment on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Back at West Carter High School. Glad to have you along this evening. Game got busted open in the top of the third with 6 runs from Lewis County. West Carter coming to maybe possibly answer some. That looked pretty good. It was ball 1 for the Lewis County Lions. Reader is still out there. This is KK Manning, right?
Yeah, Caden KK Manning.
He singled with an RBI in the first inning. And it's 1-1 now. You got some stats on Manning there? I didn't look any up. Let's pull Manning up here for you. A 250 hitter with a run and a hit. Silas Clark on deck. We're learning also he got a hit the other night. And here comes the pitch. Stays up. 2-2. What grade's this kid in?
He is a sophomore, I believe.
Is he? Number 99. 3-1 the count. This misses inside. He walked him.
Plays basketball as well.
Does he? Silas Clark comes to the plate. The right fielder hitting 250 on the season. Now a good time to get his next hit right now. What do you think, Dad? And we're going to have a chit-chat here. Coach wants to talk to his pitcher. Let's take a break. Back in a moment on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back at West Carter, missed one upstairs. It's 2-0. And Silas Clark here at the plate. He walked last inning, got to second before the end of the inning. Swung on and missed. Strike one. 11-3 the score, Lewis County. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 6 in the third for the Lions. Lewis County. This misses just a bit outside, like about 4 feet.
Yeah, just a bit outside.
I was laughing at Spencer and MJ the other day. They were doing KCU, and Spencer didn't know who the runner was on first, and MJ said, "Who's on first?" And he said, "That's what I'm asking. Who's at first?" And he didn't get that. He has a balk call there. don't know where Silas is going. No, on a balk, the base runner gets to move, but the hitter has to stay at the plate.
He was hopeful.
Yep. 3-1 here. Now he gets a walk, his second of the night. So Spencer never heard of the who's on first, what's on second thing.
Yeah, whose wife picks up the paycheck?
Yours.
No.
Tabor Tackett.
No, yours is in the outfield.
No, mine's in heaven. Here comes the pitch, swung and foul back to the screen. 2 on 2 walks here. Reeder checking at second. Now he'll come plateward. He is not having a good inning. He's not been close. Either hitter. Don't see anybody throwing for Lewis County.
Plus, it's just right behind that dugout. That roof is just right.
Check swing foul. 1-2 now.
Sometime I've got to get all that lineup and put that on the screen one time. Who's on first? What's on second?
We don't need that. Well, Spencer does.
Yeah. Next time I work with him, I'll put that up there.
Here comes a 1-2. He steps off the back of the mound, and 1-2 still. Pop this one up. If it stays in play, first baseman has a chance. I couldn't see. Did he catch it?
That was over there right behind the dugout.
I'm going to say he did.
He did because Tabor Tackett's walking out to the dugout.
1 out, 2 on. Brings Griffin Rayburn to the plate. Griffin is 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up to the first baseman in the first inning. You're going to have to get a camera over there on the other side of the dugout, Jeff.
I know. 3's not enough. And I got 1 ordered, so.
Pops this one up, foul against the screen. This is a number 9 hitter in the lineup. Back up to the top of the order after this. 1 out, 2 on. Oh, 1 count on Rayburn. Checking down at second. Here comes the pitch. Squares to bunt. Bunts it foul. It's 0-2. Hit hard off the block and almost back to the first baseman. 0-2 the count here on Rayburn. Here comes the pitch in the dirt and outside. 1-2.
I think Manning's giving him fits right now out there. It's got him throwing off his game just a little bit. He keeps on looking back that way.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It bounced way in front of the plate. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on an outside fastball that may have gotten close to the plate. Cale back comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2, tripled in the first inning, grounded out to the shortstop in the second. Hits out to the second baseman. He'll make the play and then toss it over to second for out number 3. And give back a fielder's choice to end the inning for West Carter. They get no runs on no hits. They leave 1-2 on. And after 3 complete, it's Lewis County 11, West Carter 3 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Well, back out here at West Carter High School. Glad to have you along here. Back going in the top of the 4th inning. Due up this inning is 7, 8, and 9 hitters for the Lewis County Lions that lead the West Carter Comets 11-3 here in the top of the 4th inning.
Looks like we got a new batter down there. He's wearing the jersey number 12, wearing the helmet for number 4.
We don't care what the helmet says. We just care what the jersey says. You know who this is?
Well, same one?
I think Cole. Yeah, I think he just started the game, but we had him as number 10. I think he's number 12. Because I remember the coach telling me that today. He said, I messed that up again, Dickie. Sorry.
That's what I was thinking. I had him originally as number 12, but then ended up number 10 on the lineup card.
Aiden Cole stays upstairs that time, 1-1. Cole, a .304 hitter. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and he got on by the hit by a pitch last inning and scored, swung on and missed. Head's going to throw strikes. Had 2 strikeouts, finished the inning last inning. He's going to throw some strikes. Strike 3 right there, good looking pitch. His 3rd strikeout in a row. Braden McGlone now, the left fielder. He's 0 for 1, struck out in the 2nd, was hit by a pitch and scored in the 3rd. Swung on, foul on deck batter. Scared him to death. Hit the top of that side of that dugout. 0-1 the count. McGlone, 170 on the year. Upstairs, ball 1.
I do catch a glimpse of somebody warming up over there. I see the catcher, but I don't see who's warming up for Lewis County.
Was in the dirt, 2-0. Been playing an hour and 15 minutes. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, swung on. That may be down. It is between the out in right center. And McGlone gets his first hit of the night. His 9th of the season, and that's going to bring up Connor Plank, which is hitting .500. He scored twice, had a double in the 2nd and scored, hit by a pitch in the 3rd and scored. 1 out, 1 on here for Lewis County. Plank hitting from the left side. Hedge has a sign, squares and or rather fouls back to the screen. Glad to have you along no matter where you're watching from. And this is a strike. James Collier up in Pikeville tonight as the Pikeville Panthers playing, or the Racing Rams playing playing at Pikeville in the All-A sectional. And on his way to second base on a wild pitch is McGlone. You can hear that game over on the Cool Hit Sports Network. Just download our app. It's free. Go to the sports schedule and find out what channel they're on tonight. It will not be on Cool TV. 1-2, hit to the second baseman on his way to third. And to first, he's going to be safe at first base. 1 run will score. I think he was going to be safe anyways. But a throwing error, he gets into second. I'm going to give him a single with an error. And 1 run is in. It's a 12-3 ball game. Back up to the top of the order now. Here comes the pitch. So misses outside. Ball 1. Box has had a fantastic evening. He singled in the first inning and scored, tripled in the second inning and scored, walked in the third inning and scored. He's got 2 RBIs tonight. This one gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Two 2-0 the count here. Plank down at third base now. Caden Box. On deck is Andrew Collins, who has also hit the ball very well. He's got 2 RBIs tonight. Edge has the sign. He's coming. This one's hit, rocketed out towards center field. Center fielder going to come in, make the catch, and they're going to tag from third. Here comes a throw, and it's not in time, and it's 13-3. Box gets a sacrifice fly with an RBI for out number 2. And here comes Andrew Collins to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs. Hedge, he'll come plateward now. This ball's popped up and out of play. Stay away from the gray traverse back there, please.
Didn't think it had the distance that time.
No, I don't think so. Where you parked at?
I parked by the gym. Unless they hit like a 400-foot home run, I'm pretty safe.
Pretty safe?
Pretty safe.
Why do you park that far and carry all this equipment up here?
Well, it gets my exercise for the day.
Yeah, I kill yourself.
Well, the steps challenge starts next week.
1 ball, 1 strike. Hit out to the third baseman. It ate him up. That's going to be an error on the third baseman. So an E5 gets Collins on. And that's going to bring up Kyron Ferguson. Ferguson is 1 for 2 tonight. The first inning he was on by an error. No, I'm sorry. He's 2 for 2 tonight. He singled in the first inning. Then he had a home run in the second. Then he walked with an RBI in the third. He's got 2 RBIs tonight. Kyron Ferguson, he was 0 for 4 last night against the Tomcats, but a .396 hitter for Lewis County. 1 on, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. This one's outside, ball 1. Top of the 4th inning. Here comes the pitch down low. 2-0. I'm glad I got an off day tomorrow. Kind of, sort of. Don't have a game to do. Got to go to Mount Sterling. And
I was going to say it gives you a day of rest before the day of rest.
Yeah. Here comes the 2-0. That was a 3-0. Turned into ball 4. 2 on, 2 outs here, and the cleanup hitter for Lewis County steps to the plate. He's the third baseman, number 3, Reese Bentley, a .333 hitter for the Lewis County Lions. Hedge looking at second. He'll come plateward. This one's upstairs. One and 0. Hedge. Bentley swung on, missed, strike one. 1 and 1. It'll cool down, they tell me, starting tonight.
That's what they're supposed to be. It was going from the almost going from the 80s to the 50s, like it saw a state trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Or saw Coach Allgood out here.
2 and 1. From 80 to 50, like he saw a trooper.
Yep.
2 and 1 the count. And the pitch swung on. Popped up in the infield. First baseman going over foul territory. Did he hang on to it? He did. And that's it for Lewis County here in the 4th. But not before they get 2 more runs. On looks like 2 more hits. They leave 2 on, and they was 2 West Carter errors. Going in the bottom of the 4th, the score, Lewis County 13, West Carter 3. On the Cool Hit Sports Network.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Hey, back out at West Carter High School, bottom of the 4th inning we go. Due up for the Comets this inning is going to be 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Hedge, Rose, and Carter. Pretty good hitters here. Reeder's still in the ball game for Lewis County.
As long as he don't get Manning back on the bases, he should be pitching pretty good.
He saw 9 batters the first inning and 4 the second and 5 last inning. He walked the first 2 last inning. This one swung on and fouled. These guys here, they're not wanting to walk. Corey Hedge, he's ready to hit. 378 on the year. Grounded out, lined out. He's got an RBI tonight. Swings the bat very well for the Comets. Here comes the 0-1. This one's in the dirt. 1 and 1. Here comes the 1-1 from Reeder. Smacked down to the third base line. Foul. Look at the camera work, son. Look at that.
Say I'm like one of those keyboardists that has like 10 different pianos. I tried that one time. It didn't work out too well. Cat still won't look at me right.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Outside and low in the dirt. Two and 2. Probably ought to turn the lights on here pretty soon. 3 and 2.
Got to save that electric bill for just a little bit.
Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Left fielder on his horse. Center fielder over that way as well. Who got it? Center fielder got it over in left field. And it's going to be Xavier Rose stepping in. He's number 16, the catcher tonight. He lined out to center field, singled in the second inning. 1 for 2 tonight. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, hit hard down the left field line. Foul. Oh and 1. Raider, here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit hard to left field. Left fielder there playing it pretty well. Catches it going towards the line. And another line out for Rose, and there's 2 away.
It looks like Tyler Stinson's back in the ball game here after having a nosebleed.
Well, he's hitting for Carter here.
Because he was on the starting lineup, but
first pitch hit
right up through the gap.
And a single for this young man right back in the ball game. Glad he's okay. A single for Stinson. He's a .265 hitter. Just found hit number 10 of the season. And Brody Boggs steps to the plate here. 2 outs, 1 on here for West. I called strike 1. Boggs 0 for 2. On by there in the first inning, but scored. And grounded out in the second to the second baseman. Here comes Plateward. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Reader way ahead here. 0-2, 2 outs, 1 on here for West. 13-3 the score, Lewis County. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit out in the gap. Nobody's going to get to it. Right fielder will make the play. Back-to-back singles here for Wes Carter here in the top of the 4th inning, or the bottom of the 4th inning. Pop up and a line out for 2 outs, and then back-to-back singles for the Comets. Going to bring Tyler, nope, not Tyler. This is KK, right? Yeah, yep. KK Manning. KK is 1 for 1. He singled with an RBI in the first inning and walked in the third. What'd you start to say, bud?
I was going to say Tyler was supposed to start but had the nosebleed, so KK came in and then
swung on and missed, strike 1. Bader seems to be throwing the ball pretty good this inning so far. It's been his best inning yet, I think.
Especially this batter gave him trouble out on the base path last time, so he's going to want him out.
Checking at second, coming. It swung on and fouled. 0-2, way ahead here. Reader trying to get an out here. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on here for the West Carter Comets. Looking back at second, now coming to the plate. This one's in the dirt and outside. 1-2. Is that the softball field over with the lights on?
I believe so. It's either that or the soccer field, but I think that's the softball field.
Outside and low, 2-2 now.
Or no, I bet that is the soccer field, taking a look at it because the lights are.
I don't know, Coach.
Because,
here comes the 2-2, swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's it for West Carter here in the 4th. They get no runs on 2 hits, and they leave 2 on. After 4 complete, it's Lewis County 13, West Carter 3 on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I'm April Perry, the Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Smithfield Foods in Grayson is a proud community partner, taking pride in providing a safe and friendly environment for their workers and for the community. Smithfield Foods is always ready to support our growing community any way they can. Smithfield Foods is the world's largest pork processor and hog producer, and they're committed to providing good food in a responsible and environmentally safe way. Proud to be a part of the community. Smithfield Foods in Grayson.
And Wes Carter with a new pitcher here. Brody Boggs coming in. No starts on the season. Hasn't had any decisions. Is right now with a 28 ERA, but only got that out of one inning. Gave up 3 hits, 2 walks, picked up 1 strikeout. Gave up 4 runs on 35 pitches. So that's going to close the book there on Corey Hedge here tonight.
Yeah, what you said.
Ditto.
Lewis County had 2 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 6 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Wes Carter answered in the first inning, led at the end of 1, 3-2. And that's been all the scoring so far for the Comets. How many innings you say he's pitched this year?
1.
1 inning. 2 now.
Yep. Or at least getting a third in so far.
Colton Tackett steps to the plate here. He is 1 for 3 on the night. Struck out in the third. He also doubled in the third and scored. This one's upstairs, ball 1. He walked in the first inning. Tackett, a .308 hitter. 17 hits on the season. Here comes the lefty. Swung on, hit to the second baseman. He'll go over and get it. Got to hurry and does. Makes the play, and a good-looking play there. There's 1 away. Going to bring up Xavier Prater to the plate for Lewis County. Prater, he is 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in the third. He also had a sacrifice fly with an RBI in the third. And he had a sac fly with an RBI in the first. 1-0. Here comes the pitch from Boggs. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Is it 1-1 or 0-2?
1-1.
That's what I said, isn't it?
Yep.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Now it's 1-2. Oh, it's 2-1.
There's 2 in there somewhere.
Yeah. 2 balls and a strike here. And Boggs is ready. Here comes a plateward for the lefty. Wants to make a play, can't get to it, and they won't get Prater down the line. Infield single. Good try from the infield. Prater's got a lot of speed for a bigger guy. Aiden Cole steps to the plate. He's the DH. He's 0 for 2 on the night. 2 strikeouts. He scored because he got on by a hit by pitch in the third inning. Hit to second, chance for 2. Couldn't make the play. On his way to third is Prater. And an error at second base. Prater goes all the way to third. Down to second goes Cole. He's on by a 2-base error. That's going to bring up Braden McGlone to the plate, the left fielder. 2 on, second and third, and 1 out here for Lewis County. Here comes the pitch, swing and a miss.
There the lights start flickering on.
Some misses upstairs. 1-1. Yeah, I was starting to think it's getting a little dark here at the field. Here comes the pitch, swung on down the right field line. That's going to be down and go all the way to the corner, and 2 runs will score easily. On his way to third, here comes the ball into the cutoff man. And a triple with 2 RBIs for McGlone.
That's just getting them a little bit of insurance, trying to close things out here in 5 here today.
Don't jinx us, Jeff.
Knocking on wood right now. Or at least something that appears to be wood.
It's 15-3. On it hitting. Hard. That's Plank. He'll get first with a hit by pitch. That's the 4th hitter that's been hit by a pitch tonight from Lewis County. Caden Bach steps to the plate here, back to the top of the order for Lewis County. Swung on, hit hard. That's going to be down in the gap. That's going to get to the fence. 1 run is in. On his way to third is going to be Plank, and he'll stop at third and give Bach a double with an RBI. And it's 16-3. $66 degrees out there at the moment from 80 earlier.
Like I said, it slowed down like it's seen Coach Allgood out there in his cruiser.
1-0, 1 out, two on here. Misses ball 1. Tackett started off the inning against the new pitcher, Boggs. He got an out right off Tackett. Then Prater singled. This is hit pretty hard to the left fielder. 1 run will score. They'll hold up the runner at third. And a single with an RBI here. Plank will score. That's the 4th run that has scored this inning, and it's 17-3. Here comes the pitch, pops this one. Right side, right fielder looks like he has a catch. They're going to tag from third. And the sac fly with an RBI for Ferguson. So 1 on, 2 outs here. And number 10.
Hunter Bivens. I'm going to.
Bivens. Bivens. I don't remember how they said that last night. Hunter Bivens.
Bivens. We'll go with that.
Bivens is what they said last night.
He's more than one Biven.
Mm-hmm. Pinch hit here in the 5th. And a strike called. 2 down now from the sac fly with the RBI from Ferguson. It's 18-3. And a swing and a miss. Strike two. And the pitch. Missed outside. When it's 18-3, that's close enough.
Yep. It's like that 16-inch plate goes just a little bit bigger.
Swung on and missed, strike three. First base is occupied, so he's out. The inning for Lewis County. They get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Looks like they leave one. And there was one West Carter error. Going in the bottom of the fifth inning. It's Lewis County 18, West Carter 3. Back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
The Tri-State's Munition Store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Borders Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
New pitcher coming in here for Lewis County. It's going to be Andrew Collins. 2 starts here on the season. He's got an 0-2 record with a 7.0 ERA. He's pitched 9 innings, given up 12 hits, 10 walks, 8 strikeouts, and 14 runs. No saves and 214 pitches here on the season for this young man. So that is going to close the book there on Lewis County's starting pitcher. And it looks like coming in for West Carter, it's going to be Silas Clark on deck here. He's going to be facing Collins here. So Silas Clark, 250 hitter here on the season's got 1 hit, looking to double up that count. As first pitch goes up high in the zone, ball 1. West Carter needing some runs here to keep the mercy rule off the table, but they've got a little bit of ground to pick up, needing 6 runs to stop the mercy rule here in the 5th. That one's going to be high and outside, ball 2, so 2-1 here to Clark. Two 1 pitch, up high once again outside. Count goes to 3-1.
Perfect. Thank you, brother.
No problem. Glad to fill in.
3-1. This one's called strike. Looks a little up and out, but again, you got to be ready to swing if the score gets to 18-3.
So that plate gets just a little bit wider.
Here comes the pitch, and this one misses. Good eye. He's walked 3 times tonight. He's got a really good eye. Those are the guys you like to have in, the guys that really have a good eye, that get on the base. I mean, numbers don't lie. Stats don't lie. On base percentages doesn't lie. I mean, You want a guy that's been up 3 times, has been on 3 times. So.
Exactly, and you want to get their pitcher deep into account too.
So Collins here walks the first hitter. Tackett steps up. I believe this is Tackett, isn't it?
Yep, Tabor Tackett.
And he's 1 for 2 on the day. Pop this one up in the infield. First baseman's going to call everybody off and make the play himself, and that's what you do. You never take a chance of your pitcher having to catch that in the infield. 1 away, 1 on here. That's going to bring up number 11, Griffin Rayburn.
I'd have to say good job by the second baseman, too, covering first base where that runner was there.
And swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's the little things like that that doesn't get noticed too much, except for by your coaches and everybody else, because if you don't cover that first base and someone throws it there, there's nobody home.
Swung on, shortstop, chance for 2. They'll go to second base, on ball on the way to first. Did he dig it out? He did, and that's the ball game. Double play here. 6-4-3 if you're scoring at home. And that's the ball game for West Carter. They get no runs on no hits, and they leave no one on. The final score is 18-3. Lewis County back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-through. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Tri-State's best gun and ammunition store. The best fishing and archery departments in the Tri-State. The largest selection of Benchmade and case knives. And the largest selection of Liberty safes anywhere. And the area's largest turkey shotgun selection. Get ready for turkey and fishing season at Borders Sporting Goods, the best sporting goods shop around. US 60 West, Ashland.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
In addition to the Greenup location, Stultz Pharmacy's newest location is at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore, but has retained the name you know and love, McDonald Pharmacy, with the same great service you'll find in the Greenup location, with free delivery service and their convenient drive-through. Get your vaccinations and allergy shots, and of course, great prescription service at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive, South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at West Carter High School, thanks for sticking around. Mercy Rule in 5 innings, 18-3, as Lewis County rolls here at West Carter High School this evening. Lewis County, the visitors, of course, 18 runs, 13 hits, 7 runners left on base. They committed 1 error. Hitting here for the Lewis County Lions box was 3 for 3 at the plate, with a single, double, and a triple, and 2 RBIs. Not a bad night for that young man. Scored 4 times. Andrew Collins was 1 of 3 at the plate with 3 RBIs and scored once. Kyron Ferguson was 2 for 2 at the plate with 3 RBIs. He scored twice. Reese Bentley was 1 for 3 at the plate with 2 RBIs. Looks like Biffen was 0 for 1, come in there and pinch hit in the 5th inning. Colton Tackett was 1 for 3 at the plate, had a triple tonight and 1 run scored. Xavier Carter was 1 for 2 tonight with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Aiden Cole, he was 0 for 2 tonight but had 2 runs scored. Braden McGlone was 2 for 3 at the plate with a triple and 2 RBIs and 3 runs scored. And Connor Plank was 2 for 2 at the plate with a double with 4 runs scored. Who was the young man who hit the big home run? I know he's on here somewhere. There he is, Kyron Ferguson. He launched one out of here to left field back in the 2nd inning. Lewis County improves to 9-10 on the season, and they'll take on the Greenup County Musketeers on Monday down at Lewis County High School. For the West Carter Comets, they had 3 runs in the 1st inning and led after 1, and that was it. 0 in the 2nd, 0 in the 3rd, 0 in the 4th, and 0 in the 5th. 3 runs on 5 hits. They left 8 on and committed 4 errors. Back was 1 for 3 at the plate with a triple. Hedge was 0 for 3 at the plate with the RBI. Rose was 1 of 3 at the plate tonight. Jake Carter was officially 0 for 0. He walked and scored in the 1st, was hit by a pitch in the 2nd. And Tyler Stinson was 1 for 1 at the plate tonight. Brody Boggs was 1 for 3 at the plate tonight. KK Manning was 1 for 2 at the plate tonight. Silas Clark was officially 0 for 0. He walked 3 times, on base 3 times tonight. Tabor Tackett was 1 for 3 at the plate. And Griffin Rayburn was 0 for 3 at the plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, 8 left, 4 errors tonight for West Carter. West Carter falls to 4-11 on the season. The Comets will play district foe at Elliott County on Monday, then back here again to play Elliott on Tuesday. Back in a moment on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
KSP Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSP Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSP Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
Well, back here at West Carter High School, big win tonight for Lewis County coach Jeff. First inning, good first inning, 3-2. Comets come right back, took the lead, and just Lewis County played really good. Hit the ball well tonight and did what they had to do, and just kept getting base runners, kept getting good hits, and it put them up and it put them way up.
Yeah, it was one of those things that, after that first inning, I was thinking, well, we're going to be in for a dogfight here tonight. And it was, through 2 innings. But then I believe once they hit that home run, I think that kind of popped the balloon right there.
Yep. Lewis County, almost 500 now, and 9-10. West Carter, 4-11. But they're going to be right back at it here on Monday at Elliott County. Big district matchup. Very, very important game. I think that's a winnable game for West Carter.
It is.
They do a lot of things right. They're getting better. And then they'll come back here on Tuesday again to take on the Elliott County Lions, and we'll have that one on. So
I believe so, because I know Monday I'm going to be over at East Carter for the second round of the East-West softball game over there, where East Carter won that one last night in 5 innings. And then we'll be back here on Tuesday. And like I said, it's one of those things that I don't think the record actually shows what this team is capable of. They're getting better. They've lost a lot of seniors over the past couple of years. They had MSU player now, Trevor Callahan, and a lot of others out there. And they're just trying to learn who they are and get their identity out there.
All right. Again, thanks to you, buddy. Appreciate it. Great job. And we appreciate you so very much at Cool Hits and Cool TV. I mean, you are Cool TV as far as I'm concerned. You guys do fantastic. I mean, look at this stuff here. You do a great job, and you do a lot of games, and we're very thankful to have you around. And we'll see you next week, okay?
We will see you then.
Jeff Irwin, the man, the myth, the legend. We appreciate him so very much. Big thanks to you listening out there tonight and all of our sponsors. Until Monday night, I'll be back in Vanceburg doing Lewis County. Jeff will be here on Tuesday night. Monday, he'll be at East Carter doing softball. So till then, I want to say good night, everybody.
And God bless you.
Thank you for watching another exciting high school baseball and softball contest on Cool TV. This broadcast of high school baseball and softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.